So g'day all and welcome to the South African lawn. Okay, so it constantly feels like I'm busy talking about the weather and giving you updates and all those type of things, but we had like 8 days with straight rain and cooler temperatures, and this lawn has just loved it. Actually all the lawns, so they are completely overgrown. Just have a look at this. Whoa, it's like a lush thick lawn. Actually quite like the look of it. Okay, so while I know my channel is flooded with mowing videos, today I'm also going to do a mowing video. It'll rather be about something a little bit different. It'll be about how to mow an overgrown lawn, because this is definitely like a little bit tall. Okay, so the lawn is looking great, besides for my little oopsie daisy pre-emergent spill there. I actually posted something on Instagram about it. There's some nice grass coming through here, besides obviously the plugs that I did. Looking good, so I've actually got hopes for that, and hopefully like it'll start spreading. You know, it might take a couple of weeks or a couple of months or even a couple of years, but you know what, that's part of life and just gotta live and learn. Okay, so I am quite worried about this video because I don't know, I've actually only got one like mower, my real mower, so I'm quite worried. I'm going to measure the height of this lawn at the moment, so I just want to give a shout out. There was a lady from Australia who bought some stuff from our business, and then I fell in love with her tape measure, so she gave it to me. It's a John Rabone and Sons, I don't even know if that's the way you pronounce it, John Rabone and Sons tape measure, made in England. So it's pretty cool. Let's see how long or tall this is. Goodness, it is like, what is this? Like, whoa, like almost 3 inches. Like the tallest area is 3 inches, but most of them 2.5 inches. So what is that? 2.5 inches, 60 mil, 65 mil. There'll be some scalping involved. Okay, so I just want to show you something very close to my heart. Okay, mind the steps here. Oh, well, I've still got this ramp because I've only got steps, and the mower only goes up that thing. So yeah, we've got the mower that I actually started mowing with. That was about 15 years ago. It was a klein chokertjie, and then I used to mow my dad's lawn with this one. This is his mower. It broke down, it's still broken, so I told him that I'll try and fix it, and then during the week I tried starting it up and it actually fired up. So I think I might give this a cut today with this. The blades are blunt as hell, so it's going to be really bad for my lawn, but that's all lekker. A little walk down memory lane. I'm getting a little bit nostalgic here. But it does definitely cut a lot taller, or allows you to cut a lot taller than the real mower. My real mower actually only goes up to about 35 mil. So the main reason it doesn't start is, like when I was younger and I tried to fix something, I always try to think logical. Okay, so the mower didn't want to start, so I thought obviously it had to be the starter, like pull wire, so I removed it because that makes sense. So now this is probably the oldest mower. It's probably about 25 years old, with an electric starter. You start it with this thing. Nice, eh? So you've got this, and then you just gooi it, eh? And then you tweak around with the carburetor settings while you do it, and it starts like a new mower. Not always the first time. Oh, look at it. Oh. Okay, so I probably should have done a bit of an oil change before starting it, but you know what? lawn waits for no man. Let's get this puppy cut. Okay, so I've got it running and I'm not going to put it off because I'm scared actually I won't get it started yet. But I'm just going to check how high we're cutting with this butte, and then if it's approximately 1/3 of the blade, we're going to go. So check here, I just started it here and went over here, so it looks rather pleasing actually, but it does give a terrible cut. We should actually cut your hair with this. Let's just check the height of it now. Ooh, that might be a little bit low, but that's the highest setting. How can that be? You just get down in here. No, not too bad. That's at about 4 centimeters, 40 mils. But just have a look here. It just tears the grass blades. It's terrible. Don't know if you'll actually be able to see that. Oh, look there. That is shocking. Well, I'm sure the mower stood there while I started it. Let me just look at it. It's not so bad. Really not too bad. It's bad, but it's really bad, but I mean it's not, I can live with it now, just to get my lawn back to like a decent height. It's quite pleasing mowing with this thing now. Another thing that I realized is it doesn't really stop. You'll have to like choke it dead at the carburetor there. It doesn't want to stop. But just have a look there. Just done the trim passes, but it is like way overgrown. I hope it's not too bad, the scalping afterwards, because I am cutting off quite a bit. Because it has no bag, it does throw the clippings everywhere. Doesn't even have an option for a bag, so it's like a side discharge, just chucking it all over the show. Quite entertaining to watch for someone who's used to a real mower. Actually, this mower feels a lot more lightweight, just because that bloody real mower is so heavy. So it is significantly heavier on fuel, but I think that the fuel leak here in the front, here at the carburetor, might have something to do with it. Okay, so this part is coming back nicely, like I say. It looks nice with the cut grass around it, and it looks a little bit sick, so I'm calling it Kentucky flu grass. Okay, so that wraps up the mowing, and it basically wraps up this video. But I just want to tell you, I gave this obviously a cut with the rotary mower so that I can get the height of the lawn up, or actually not cut it down as low, because it was completely overgrown. So that definitely helped. This is probably like at 40 mil. I want to bring it down to like 30 or 25 mil during the summer. We do get ridiculously hot spells of like 30 to 35 degrees temperatures, sometimes lasting a week, maybe sometimes just over a week. So I want to leave it a little bit longer to protect the lawn a little bit better. But I think that turned out to be quite pleasing, to be honest with you. So yes, I will say one thing, that the real mower is definitely a neater cut. This does not compare. I'm sure if the blades were sharp, and the mower was in actual good condition, it would have been a little bit of a different story. But the real mower just gives that neater look to it. Like here you can see the tire tracks and the type of things, so it makes it look a little bit like stripy and whatnot. There you can see some dark stripes of the tire actually coming this way. So I do like the look of the real mower a lot better, but this wasn't bad at all. Okay, so that's going to wrap up this video. So I'm heading off to Cape Town for the next 5 days. I'm super excited. It's actually such a shame that I don't visit that place more. I don't think I've been there in the last 10 years. Such a beautiful place. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of that. But yeah, so that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much to everyone watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, please click subscribe to see more of my content, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers for now. Bye bye. Oh my word, on my way back to the garage I saw that this is actually not on the highest setting, so I scalped my lawn for nothing.